Welcome back to another episode of Arnold's Thoughts Podcast. You know, it's your boy Arnold checking back in with you. And today we're going to talk about that dog.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you want to know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you want to know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that dog mentality. I feel like today's generation, I don't want to say today's generation, I'm going to just talk about the area that I'm in. The area that I'm in right now is called Hickory, North Carolina. It's a smaller town, a little bit bigger from the town that I came from. But I've noticed that there's not a lot of kids, there's not a lot of people with that dog mentality. I don't know, maybe it's because of the region. Like, you could tell it's a lot of older retiree. We're up in the mountains. Everybody's more like retired. So the kids and the culture is a more relaxed area. No one's really got that dog. Like, I haven't seen one person that just got that dog. Maybe it's because when I was in the gym, I go to the gym every single day, twice a day. Twice a day I go to the gym just to go play, to train, I should say basketball, just to go train on the basketball tip. But I run into kids here and there all the time. The gym just is never, put it this way, I've never been in the gym and the gym has been full. Like, it's 20 people in there, 30 people lined up on the sidelines, ready. I got down, I got next. Who got it? I'm up. I'm ready to hoop. Where's the go-getters? Where's the kids that want that dog? Like, is it just this area? Or is it a generation in whole? Like, if you're already not a high-level basketball player and already in college or something, you're not really even thinking about it. Because where I come from a small town, Wauchula, Florida, Hardy County, Chulaville. I rep it every single place that I go. I remember when I was younger, I used to rep Tampa. But I'm like, I'm not from Tampa. I'm from Wauchula. I'm from Hardy County. I'm from Wauchula. And Chulaville is where I'm from. But I'm going to tell you something about Chulaville. There's a lot of dogs down there. You hear me? There's a lot of go-getters. There's a lot of people. You go inside that gym, I don't care if they just came off a 15-hour shift at the mines. They're going to check up and they're going to do their best to try to lock you up and fight and bump and scrap for just the love of the game. I come in here in the gym, nobody has the dog mentality. What? I don't understand what that is. I've been here for almost 3 weeks in this town and I haven't run into one person who just be like, I got you. Talk a little trash, push, bump, like, let's go. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you do. I'm checking you up. I'm locking you up. You don't need to be a professional to do that. You don't need to be someone that's just like, I'm going to the league, or I played for here and there and I need to be this person to be able to lock you up. Or not. Just the heart. Just having the heart to be able to just want to lock somebody up. There's a kid that goes to the gym, right? I see him in the gym every single day. Every single day. The very first day I came in there, he seen me. He was like, hey, do you want to play a little one-on-one? He started telling me a little bit about himself, you know. And for me, I never go out and just start telling me, yeah, I do this. I'm this professional basketball player. I'm this, that, and the third. I don't never do that. I will never do that. I just come out, I do my training, I mind my business, I put my workouts, I get my shots up. If somebody's running, if they got a good runs, I'm there for the runs. He seen me. He didn't know that I was this basketball player, that I was who I am. So, sure enough, we play one-on-one and I just absolutely destroy him because that's what I'm supposed to do. So since that day, every time he sees me, he looks the other way. Like, he absolutely looks the other way. I want no parts. I want absolutely no parts of what you got going on. You hear me? Like, if you're playing on that end, I'm going on the other side of the gym, all the way around the mat to no. I want absolutely no parts of what you got going on, what you doing, the situation. If you're playing one-on-one, I don't want to play with you because you're too good, and I don't want nothing to do with you because you're too good. And it's just, and I'm like, for me, when I was a kid, playing against older people, that was my passion. I wanted to play against the ones that were better than me because I knew it was gonna make me better. No one here, it seemed like, I don't want to speak on everybody because I haven't ran into everybody, but of all the people that I've ran into since I've been here, not one single person has that dog mentality. Like, nobody has that dog mentality. Like, nobody. It kills me. Like, how do you not have that dog mentality to want to get better or just to go at somebody in the gym? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, every young high school player, every college player, or anybody who wants to make it somewhere in basketball or shoot, in any sport, you gotta have a dog in you. You gotta have some kind of grind, some kind of grit that makes you say, you know what, I don't care who this is in front of me, I'm finna go at you with everything I got because I want this more than you do. And if you better than me, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be better than you because you somewhere that I wanna be. It took me one time to see a pro. I remember it like yesterday. It was stuck in my mind. It was just drilled in my mind for my entire life. I was like 15 years old. It was one dude who made it out of our small town. He made it overseas. He was real good, got a real good career for himself. And he came and played like one-on-one with me and my cousin at the time. He came to the gym and it was just us three. We just played like king of the court and we hooped. He was hella good. You know, we tried to hold our own, but you know, we couldn't hang because he was a pro. We was like 15, but we hooped. We went at him with what we had. We didn't back down and we just did the best we can to go at him. And it was that moment I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be as good or better than him. I seen what a pro was, seen how good he was, and it made me want to go work extra hard to be just as good as that, or if not better. And I don't even see that here. Like, and I'm wondering, is that a cultural thing, or is that just something that's just in this area? Because I know, like I said, back in my hometown, we got some dogs out there. Like those. Like, even though, you know, your hometown, you got a lot of haters and they be hating, but they gonna come to play. They definitely gonna come to play. Like, I don't care that you a pro. I don't care nothing about that. We gonna play today. Ain't no little, it's just, oh my God, it really burns me up inside because I'm a hooper at heart. Regardless if I was a pro or not, I just want something out of life. And I feel like if you don't even have that dog mentality for life, like, how could you even get anywhere? Like, how can you accomplish anything that you want in your life if you don't even have some type of dog mentality? Now, I understand not everybody is meant to be a pro basketball player or, you know, reach the levels that I reached or whatever, but it's not the point. The point is, do you have that dog in you? Are you going at whoever in your field? Anything, just that dog. I want it. I don't care. That dog, like, I see you, I don't care. You know how you got those little chihuahuas, they small, but they be like, I'm undersized, but I don't care. I'm finna come at the biggest dog, whoever come. I ain't backing down for nobody. I don't care who it is. I got it in me. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your head. I don't care what you do, I'm coming for your head. Because I got that dog in me. I want to eat. I don't care that you're better than me. I want to eat. I don't see that. I don't see that in a lot of people. And I don't try to judge myself and be like, okay, maybe that's just me. Because I know there's people out there who have that same mentality that I have. I'm just saying, since I've gotten into North Carolina, Hickory, North Carolina, and that's the thing, I went to 2 gyms. 2 different gyms. I'm going to a 3rd one tonight. Hopefully, I'm praying, please, somebody have some kind of fight in you. I just want some kind of fight. You know, just some type of fight. I just want to see that. I just want to see the fight in somebody. Like, he might be horrible. He want to play. He might not be as good as anybody else, but his aggression, his wanting of just life. When you see somebody fight like that and somebody go out like on the court, I seen a message from Steve Kerr the other day on a clip, and he was like, you play basketball how you are in life. Like, you could tell a lot by how a person is by the way that they play basketball. Like, how hard they play, how hard they work, how hard they get, like how much they give to the game, because they will all translate into the game, like into life. That's what I try to preach a lot and speak a lot. This game of basketball is nothing but a test of life. I can't stress that enough. This game of basketball is literally a test of life. It's going to test every single button that you have. Every button that you have, it's going to test it. Is you're going to get up and work hard for it? Or are you going to go through the emotions? Or are you going to go and put up extra shots? Or are you going to go and run that extra mile? Or are you going to do only what's required of you? Or are you going to do more than what's required of you? A lot of us just go through the motions. You ever go to the gym and you just putting up just here, shot there, lay up, a couple of moves. You go every 5 minutes. This is what I see. Every 5 minutes they go to their phone. Take 2, 3 shots, go to their phone. Take 4 or 5 shots, go to their phone. And I'm like, I know that they're not me or anything, but it's just like, where's the passion? Does anybody still love the game? Who still loves the game and still just wants that passion? Like, who has that passion for life? I don't, even if it's not has anything to do, even if it's not basketball, I just want to know who has that passion for life. Put me around somebody who got that passion for life. Because regardless of just basketball, I got that passion for life. I will be successful. I will have everything that I desire. I will become the greatest man my bloodline has ever seen because I got that passion for life. I got that passion for life. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna work harder than me. Ain't nobody gonna outgrind me. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. If I put my mind to it, you not finna stop me. You not finna outwork me. You not finna outgrind me. You don't want it as bad as I do. You're not finna get it. I'm finna get it. I'm finna go and do every single thing every single day to get what I want out of this life. That's just my passion, man. That's just how I feel every single day. And I'm like, I just put me next to a kindred spirit who just feels the same way. I'm just looking for that kindred spirit who someone was like, I don't care, man. I don't care what it is. I don't care what's the circumstances. I don't care what's the obstacles that's in my way. I'm finna go and get what I want out of life. Out of life. Anything that you want in life, you have to have that dog mentality, like a junkyard. You ever heard the expression, a junkyard dog? Go into a junkyard and try to see it and let that dog come across there. He will bite. Those are the most vicious dogs there is. They're vicious. Just from their will, their passion, that like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And you come in my area. It's time to eat. It's time to eat because I'm hungry. You got to have that hunger for life, that hunger, that passion. For whatever it is that you want in life. You know, for me, it's basketball. For me, it's being successful. For me, it's creating a new life for my family, for my whole generation, for my bloodline, for my children's children. If you don't want it, I want it more than anything that I can think. I wake up, I go to sleep, I dream about it, I think about it, I meditate on it. I eat thinking about it, I write it down. It's just so much that I want out of life that I know that I'm going to get it. I feel that passion burning inside of me every single day. I cry out to God every single day for it, like, I want it. Who wants it, man? I don't want this to be like a rant, but it's just like, I just want to know who has that dog in them, man. If you have that dog in you, I'm just yearning to be next to that kindred spirit of the person who has that absolute dog in them. You know what I mean? My homeboy Akeem Scott, he sent me a video today, and we did an interview about a month or so back, and he's just somebody that I see, he just has that natural dog mentality. He calls himself the wolf. You know, he's the wolf, and then you can see why, because he has that absolute dog mentality that I am going to get any and everything that I want out of life, and ain't nothing gonna stop me. People like that I gravitate straight towards. Like I say, my favorite motivational speaker is E.T. Thomas, because he has so much passion. So much passion. I think that's why I get even more fired up when I come on here and I be talking, because the passion that when you hearing it over and over and over, it just lights your fire even more. That's all I want to do. I just want to light your fire. Like, come on, let's go. Like I want to light that fire in you to go get that dog, to bring that dog out of you. In all situations of life, I just want to bring that dog out of you, because you can't make it in this life without having that dog mentality. My brother-in-law always talks about Jordan Peterson. And Jordan Peterson is like, one of the things he always speaks about is, say, you got to be a monster just to make it through life. You got to be a monster. You got to be a beast. Regardless of anything that you're doing, you got to be a beast. You got to be a beast. I think it was on Joe Rogan or something. In his show, he was like, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Straight up, that's facts. That is big facts. People think, oh man, you're trying to be this overly aggressive and person for what? That's life. I love people. For me, I love people. I love pushing people. I love to relate with people, because it's a passion in me that I've been through so much that all I want to see is someone else like go for their dream, push to the level they want to be at in life. Basketball player, young athletes, I love to see that, their grind, their work ethic to just make it to the next level, make it to being a pro. Let your dreams come true. I just want to see somebody dreams come true. You always see that passion inside of them. It brings them to tears, because that's what they've been striving and working for so hard. And for me, I love that. I love that as much as I love the game, to just see somebody fighting for what they want out of life. Fighting for it, because this is a fight. You got to be a mother. You can't fight. Imagine if you was just Cinderella, ain't fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a monster just to take over, just to have the life that you want, because it ain't gonna just be handed. It ain't gonna just be handed to you. You gotta go out and get it. You really have to go out and get what you want in life. You really have to have that dog mentality. Especially like when I speak for a lot of young guys, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a professional one day, if you want to be a good professional, if you want to make it to the next level, if you want to make it to the D1 schools, if you want to perform on a D1 school, if you want to go start your pro career, you got to have some type of dog in you. For when life pushbacks at you, because it ain't, if you're worried about somebody pushing you on the court, bro, life is going to push harder than anything. It's going to knock you down harder than anything you ever experience. Ever experience. I remember one time I was in the gym with my daughter and she fell on the ground. Fell on the ground, started crying. I told her, you better get up. You better get up. Because that's life. You're going to get knocked down. And if you stay down there long enough, the foot coming to stomp on you while you're down. So you better learn to hurry up and get up. I ain't cry. Feel it. Feel what that feels like being down there on the ground right there. But I'm gonna tell you what, you better get up and you better keep going. Because if you stay down there, that foot coming, that boot called life, you think just because you got knocked down, somebody's supposed to come and, oh, the foot coming next. Kicking you while you're down. You ever heard that expression? That you're getting kicked while you was down? Yep. Yep. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get knocked down. Everybody in life is going to get knocked down, but you got to get back up. You got to create that dog inside of you. You got to have that fight inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio when the dude, he's doing that chant? You know what I'm saying? That chant that brings that I don't even know how it goes, but that's firing me up right now just to hear let's go, man. Let's go, man. I'm getting fired up right now just on the pod right now, man. It's giving me just so much energy, man. Like, I just feel like running through a wall. I don't know, man. That's just me personally. That's me personally. Maybe that's just my fire and my desire and my passion out of life, man. If you ain't got just to build your dog up inside you, start nursing that dog. Start feeding them something. Wake them up. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. That's all I got for you guys today, man. Till next time.